Yes, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? You're welcome to day 55 of our daily dose of Aurum Foundation, where we show you the business opportunity inherent in leveraging on artificial intelligence to earn and a host of other technologies. My name is Lawyer Taj. I'm a lawyer by profession. I'm a network marketing professional, blockchain expert. And the opportunity I'm to show you here today is one that we have been using, or I have been using since the past 8 months, and it has changed my life considerably. So once again, you're all welcome to this wonderful evening event. Just a little days ago, we started from day one, day two, day three. We're now at day 55, and we have seen a lot of massive growth, not just from ourselves, but also from our company. And the company continues to roll out new products and also upscale the different products that we have. We have wonderful news. In fact, the company has told us that by Tuesday or Wednesday next week, we're going to be hearing from corporate from many other updates that have been created by the company. And also, for all those who qualified for the event in Turkey, in Antalya. Once again, the system is open for you, for anyone to be part for more 100 seats. More 100 seats. So it's going to be about 400 people who are going to be there in Antalya in Turkey. And once again, even though you don't qualify, please feel free to come if you can. It's a time where you're gonna see everyone about the company, see all the leaders, and get to understand and convince yourself if you're in the right business or not. And so we're gonna go down straight into what we have to offer, and I'm gonna look for those who will become my co-host, Madam Kaltume. I can see you in the call. Marcel Shidera, my man, all the way from Onitsha. It's good to see you on the call, Marcel. How you doing? Also gonna look for I thought I saw Tinubu on the call just now. Okay. Hmm. Where's my guy? AY, are you on the call? Mr. Ayobami Obafemi.
Yes, boss. I'm here.
Do we have your prospects on the call? Can we get started?
Let's get started. We have some prospect on the call already. Let's get started.
Okay, good to see all of you here. Possible Ebri, good to see you, Patrick Oga. Ed Chinaka, good to see you on the call. Folasha De Ogbo. This guy not going to change it. Ogbo CPH 2625. Mary Olatubosun, good to see you on the call. Mary Moberg, Cynthia Odalume, good to see you. Abimbola Ojo, Ayo Adisa, Olayinka, Desmond, Jaden, Peter, Jim, from all over the world. Good to see all you guys on the call today. And so, once again, we're going to show you an opportunity that has been changing the world slowly. And let me just give you a preamble of what we're about to talk about. Just a week ago, if I'm not mistaken, we had the first trillionaire in the world, no other person than Elon Musk. As you all well know, or if you don't know, now you will know. Elon has been talking about the use of artificial intelligence in different spheres of human endeavor for over 7 years. And it's not just someone that has been talking about it, he has created new technologies in the world of AI. Let's talk about driverless cars. Let's talk about SpaceX and a whole lot of others. He was one of those people who said that if you know how to use artificial intelligence, you will live a life of abundance because it's going to keep creating for you nonstop. And that is what we have seen in this world today because AI has now led itself into the world of finance and has created bountiful wealth as we speak. And so the opportunity we want to show you today is one that leverages on artificial intelligence and many other technologies in order to create wealth for you and I. So before we get started, I always like to say, keep your mind to be a clean slate. Forget whatever you think you know, because what you're about to hear is something you have not heard before. And even some professors do not know that such an opportunity exists. So that's the opportunity you're going to be hearing today. And we're going to take you each and every time through it. And my co host will handle the other parts of the presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to use the chat box or raise up your hand so that we can take it up from there. This call is going to be recorded, so you're going to have it on our YouTube channel, Crypto Extraordinaire, Crypto Trader Extraordinaire, which we're going to share on here later. I'm going to begin right away because we're going to be looking into some terminologies that make up the world that we're about to talk about today. Terminologies like financial technology, fintech, terminologies like ecosystem, terminologies like real world asset, terminologies like tokenization, the blockchain, the Internet of Things, AI and automation. And so, because of how AI has eaten into the world today, that expanded into a situation where AI is now being used in different spheres of human endeavor. And so, why not in our finance? Because if we can trust the AI on driverless cars to take us everywhere without accident, if we can trust the AI for most other things, even in the world of medical, in the world of health, in the world of militarization, in the world of geography and data and analysis, AI has done a whole lot for us. And so AI in the world of finance has created a new world of finance, which is called AI finance or artificial intelligence finance. And so as we continue, we will be using some of these terminologies for you to quite understand where we're coming from. If you don't understand, please feel free to write it down and check it out later. Because sure, if you want to understand everything we'll talk about, you need to know about these terminologies. So let's watch this short video that explains briefly the world of AI finance and how we take advantage of it.
A new financial era is unfolding, powered by technology, driven by blockchain. Introducing Orum, a smart AI-powered ecosystem built to create automated income on the blockchain. With automated AI trading bots, your capital works for you. No stress, no daily effort. Led by Brian Benson, former Binance director and fintech expert, affordable access, sustainable monthly returns, optional compounding, and real Visa card integration.
If you don't earn while you sleep, you'll work forever. Start where you are. Take action today.
If you don't earn while you sleep, you will work forever. Kind words from the good lady, but you and I know that no one's going to work forever because there will come a time when the bones are weary, when you can't get up from that bed, when you hear the clock chime at 6. And that's why we need to send our money on errands, these errands which we call investments. And one of such investments is what we are going to listen to today from the world of AI finance. So my co-host, please help me add the people as they come on the call so that I don't get distracted. Right, so what is Aurum Foundation? Aurum Foundation is a decentralized fintech company. Take note of the words decentralized and the word fintech. It's a decentralized fintech company dedicated to the development of disruptive and innovative crypto products. And AI-powered algorithms that redefine how users manage and grow their digital assets. I'm going to take it again. Aurum is a decentralized fintech company dedicated to the development of innovative crypto products and AI-powered algorithms that redefine how users manage and grow their digital assets. The company offers a complete ecosystem with different products that just by using the products together, our businesses and our individual pockets increase in values. And as such, we are able to meet our financial goals. And so one of such companies that made us understand that we are no more in the traditional system of finance, but instead the digital world of finance is the company called Binance. But before we go there, let me prove to you that we're in the world of digital finance. If you have a bank account here and you're listening to the sound of my voice, just give me the alphabet A. If any one of you have a bank account, please make use of the chat box. Type the alphabet A on here. Eugenia, thank you for that. Douglas, Henry, thank you for the A. Mary, Shantin, Lillian, yes, thank you very much. So you see that a lot of people, if not all of us, have bank accounts, right? Yet again, let me ask you this question. Since the past 1 month or 2 months or even 3 or even 6 months, have you needed to go to, okay, let me put it another way. If you didn't need to go to the bank to carry out transactions, yet you do transactions every day, give me the alphabet B. And I give it the alphabet B because that's what's happening to me, because I do transactions every day, right from the comfort of my home. And that is why I tell you that we are now in the world of digital finance. Nobody needs to go to the bank anymore in order to carry out transactions. We do it right from our homes with the help of apps that our banks do have. Now, Binance in itself was one of those companies that opened my eyes to the world of digital finance, which made me understand that the world has gone digital. And so our finances must go digital. Our money must go digital. Platforms like Binance was able to make us understand about what cryptocurrency is, its origin, how you can hold different cryptos, you can buy and sell, you can P2P, you can stake, whatever you wanted to do with crypto. And because of these knowledges that we've had, we have earned some good amount of money in the space. But a lot of people do not have the knowledge, but we do. Now, the company Binance started in 2017 with 3 fintech products because Binance itself is a fintech company. Binance itself is a fintech company. And what is a fintech company? Like we have explained, a fintech company is a company that has created different fintech products that just by using the products, users are able to scale, upgrade, manage, and grow their digital assets. And so when Binance started in 2017, they said, hey, guys, listen, we have 3 products that can help you grow. We have the Binance Exchange, we have Binance Staking, we have the Binance Tokens. These tokens may increase in value. Come and buy into Binance, come and be an investor. But because in 2017, a lot of people still did not understand what cryptocurrency is, a lot of people still argue that that Bitcoin was a scam. And even the governments of the world were still criminalizing those who do transactions in cryptocurrency. Many people did not heed to the words of investment in Binance. And so in order to raise money, Binance had to sell its tokens in what is called an ICO, initial coin offering. Initial coin offering, the Binance token went up for sale at 50 cents per unit. And in due time, the company was able to raise $12 million. And so with $12 million, Binance decided to enter into the space and create a wonderful digital platform. 2017 till now is 9 years. With just one fintech product, Binance became so successful. The fintech product was the exchange. Today, that same Binance is worth over $100 billion as we speak, with over 300 million users globally and over 20 million users every day. If I spend $5 on Binance transactions every day, imagine that $5 spent by 20 million people globally. That's over $100 million. There are a lot of countries that do not own such a power to earn such amount of money on a daily basis. And so Binance has gone to another space because the world of cryptocurrency, blockchain technology has all expanded into a system where people are beginning to learn, people are beginning to use it, people are beginning to see the advantages of doing businesses in digital currency rather than fiat currency. And so the same opportunity that Binance gave to the world in 2017 is the same opportunity that our company, Aurum Foundation, is giving to each and everyone that is listening to the sound of my voice today to be part of a company that does not have one or two or three products like Binance, but 16 different products created for your financial ease to make your finances grow. And so, in understanding what Aurum really is, we need to look at its ecosystem. What is an ecosystem? Biologically, it's the sustenance of a system where there are different parts that make up a whole. And so the Aurum ecosystem is going to show you the different fintech products of the company and how they work together to create longevity. And so please note, ladies and gentlemen, that Aurum is not just a public exchange, even though it has an exchange. Aurum is not a bank, even though it has a neobank. Aurum is not a trading company, even though it has 4 different artificial intelligences that trades and earns for us. Instead, Aurum is a fintech company with different fintech products in its ecosystem that improves the finances of its users just by usability. Let us sink in. No, I'll take it again. Aurum is a fintech company with 16 different fintech products in its ecosystem that improves the finances of its users or investors just by usability, just by using it. And on the right-hand corner, you see the words, Aurum enters the top crypto companies to invest in 2026. You can copy this and put it on YouTube or put it on Google. You're going to read the entire article. And the next page I'm about to show you is a compressed page that shows the different Aurum fintech products that make up its ecosystem. These products amount to 16 and are categorized into 5 different headings: AI and automation, financial infrastructure, payment systems, reward asset tokenization, blockchain, and crypto assets. And so, in the world of financial infrastructure, just like Binance has an exchange. And so Aurum 2 itself has an exchange. Also, there's the Aurum Neobank, something which Binance does not have, which is the next generation banking system for the digital economy. Just like Binance has a Binance staking system, Aurum has a staking system. And also, there's what is called the Aurum Flash Loans, which is an opportunity for you to buy the Aurum tokens as cheap as they are and give it out as loans to be liquidated in a few years. One of the powerful products of the financial infrastructure in regards to Aurum Foundation is the Aurum Visa card and MasterCard, which gives you and I the opportunity to spend our crypto everywhere in the world. In fact, spend the money that we have online, spend it offline, which was one of the major reasons why I joined the company. In regards to payment system, the company already has Aurum POS and ATM machines, which leads to seamless crypto payments and cash access worldwide. And then in the world of reward asset tokenization, like I said, these carries different dictions that have different meanings. And so in the world of reward asset tokenization, simply means the opportunity for you to buy into an asset and it's broken down into divisible units, such that $100, $500, $1,000 could make you become a co-owner of an asset. And in that, we have gold and real estate in Bali, Indonesia. When you talk about blockchain and core assets, we have in existence the Aurum Flow, the Aurum Network, which is individuals like you and I, and then the Aurum token. So let's talk a little bit about the tokens, yeah? You remember that Binance sold its tokens for 50 cents in 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, as more people continue to use that token, the value of that token began to increase from 50 cents to $50 to 100, 150, 500, 600, up to the point that 1 unit of the token, which was 50 cents in 2017, rose up to $1,010 for one. Today, that same token is hovering around $600 to $650. So let's do a little mathematics. Let's say you were one of those people who knew about Binance in 2017 and bought into the Binance tokens. Let's say you bought $100 worth at 50 cents. That would have given you 2,000 units of the Binance token. And so let's just forget the imagination that it got to $1,010. If one of the Binance token today is $500 and you have 2,000 units, ladies and gentlemen, you will already have been a multi-millionaire in dollars and a billionaire in naira. Perhaps that same opportunity is open here if you choose to become a member of Orum Foundation and put your monies into the different fintech products of this company to grow your wealth. Because at 52 cents today, the Orum tokens, we can buy them and put them into what is called the Orum Flash Loans. And in a year time or in 2 years' time, we have access to the tokens. What will be the value of the token in a year or 2 years' time? No one can tell you. But the company has said, as much as we are, or when we become 500,000 users in the Orum exchange, the Orum token will be launched. And mind you, it is exactly from the Binance exchange and the Binance token began to expand through its usability. And that's how the tokens became very popular in the crypto world. And yet again, we're going to see this happen. The question I have for you, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Will you take advantage of this opportunity? Or would you watch by and see this go? I'll tell you a little secret. Members of Orum Foundation, a lot of us have bought into these tokens and kept them in value, waiting for when the future unfolds. So what are you going to do? In the world of AI and automation, and I stand to be corrected, there is no other company in this world today that can boast of 4 different artificial intelligence. None by Binance and a little few, 1 or 2 by a couple of companies. But Orum Foundation stands number 1 in the world of AI finance, having over 4 different AIs existing and earning money for us in the space. The Orum Zeus AI bot. It's a powerful bot that earns between 10 to 15% monthly for you. It's a smart AI bot for market analysis that works basically on your Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Doge, Pepe, Solana, and more to come. 10 to 15%. So what that means is that if you had your Solana, let's say you had 100 Solana in Binance in January, if you check it now, it still will be 100 Solana, or maybe the difference is the price value. Maybe it has increased or decreased. But if you had that same 100 of the Solana tokens in the Orum Zeus AI bot, by February, it could be 110. By March, it could be 125. By April, it could be 145. And so on and so forth. So here you have the advantage of having your tokens increase in quantity, not just in price value. And so you see why it's smart to have your cryptos being traded on here by the Orum Zeus bots. The Orum XAI bot is the flagship product of the company. And what I mean by that is the product that everybody comes into Orum with. It earns between 16 to 18% on a monthly basis for you and I. Hands-free. Set it and forget it. The Orum XAI Pro bot trades on Litecoin/USDT and earns between 7 to 12% every month. The Orum AI agent is an agent that works for the Orum Nero. And this is the latest of the product of Orum Foundation that earns a whooping 30 to 32% on a monthly basis. Guys, many a smart individual have their monies in the Orum token and have it grow in value for them every day. Growing in value and earning for them every day. And that's the awesome way, that's the awesome thing we have with this company, because your money works for you. This is not a network marketing business that you have to bring somebody to bring somebody to bring somebody. Your money officially, originally works for you. If you choose to grow a network, it is left for you to do so or not. But this is a business where I have seen that even those who just put their money in there and go about their duties are also earning. And so we have a system that is secure, highly decentralized. Decentralized meaning that the company is one of those that believes that none of it should be in a central authority. Different products of this company are registered in different parts of the world. Authorities are spread in a decentralized manner. The introduction of DeFi, decentralized finance is here. Decentralized assets, decentralized wallets, everything decentralized. That makes it the most safe. And that is why you see that today, what Aurum Foundation has to offer in the world of technology, you cannot see it in any other company. And that's the truth. It is scalable and it is innovative because new products come in as new technologies are created with a blockchain powering the entire future. And then it is global, meaning that it connects economies all over the world without boundaries. You and I, different parts of the world, wherever you are, you can be a part of Aurum Foundation as it is a global business. And so you could see the services that are inherent right here ranges from digital wallets to payment cards, financial education, technology assisted tools, transfers, trading, exchange, global payments. And then you can choose which of the utilities you want to use. Maybe you want to use just the wallets or the cards, or you want to focus on having the 4 different AI trade for you on a monthly basis where you'll be earning, or you want to focus on team building, or some just focus on growing their cryptocurrencies with the fintech product of Aurum Foundation. And so let's once again hear the vision of the company, which is to create 1,000 new millionaires from the Aurum ecosystem by simply using the fintech product of the company. Here you have, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Benson, having over 27 years in the world of the Internet of Things, ranging from tokenization to trading to the blockchain to cryptocurrency and the likes. He's worked for Morgan Stanley as a trader. He's a director, was a director with Binance, and he did same with Binance. They are one of the people who helped Binance grow and become a multi-billion-dollar company. And so let's listen to him when he's talking about the vision of Aurum Foundation right now.
We're on a mission to create 1,000 millionaires that don't have $1 million today. So if we can come up with a system whereby there's hundreds of thousands of people in there, but 1,000 of these people turn into millionaires, then those assets are inside of our platform. That turns us into a unicorn right away. And so that's really the goal that I have as an executive at the company is how do we get people that don't have $1 million today to get them to $1 million through saving, through yield-bearing assets, through a lot, compounding interest, through a lot of these things that have been around for a long time, but that not everyone in the world uses. And these are tools that are super important to get us there. So that's how we're measuring it internally is if we can get to the point where we have 1,000 people that have become millionaires through our system and through working with our products, then that gets us really close to the unicorn valuation. And yeah, we want to be a fintech unicorn. I think Binance was the fastest fintech unicorn ever in the history. Yeah. I think it took less than 6 months. We used to have a slide about that in our pitch deck. So I'm pretty sure I've done this before. I've been involved in one of the fastest growing fintech unicorns in the world. And I think what we have at Aurum is actually very similar to when I started at Binance.
I think what we have at
And so, ladies and gentlemen, you can hear it directly from the horse's mouth. He's got experience. He's been there before. He's done it with Binance, and he believes that Aurum can do even more. Guys, this is someone I can put in my finances for him to manage, knowing that he knows his onions. And the first time I met him was in January of this year, when this company was officially launched. Guys, Aurum Foundation was officially launched in January 17th, 2026, but the company has been back testing its fintech products since January of 2023. That's to show you that the company was ready, took its time to make sure everything was in place before they came out. And meeting Brian Benson was a great day in my life because it got me to understand that yes, the future of Aurum Foundation is bright. When you're talking to someone and he tells you in future what this company hopes to achieve, It makes you happy, makes you understand that you are in the right business. Yet again, this is not a one-man show. This is not a business that is run by one man, the shots are called by one man. In fact, it's the first time where I see that we have two CEOs. Leonardo Galindez is the CEO of the Orum Exchange. He's got his own exchange called CoinCoinEx. He's the founder of it, but he decided to abandon that project and focus on the growth of the Orum Exchange after being brought in by Bram Benson. He's also an ex-Binance partner, having worked for Binance for Venezuela for over 5 years. And he helped to scale crypto infrastructures for over 3,000 users while there. So this man, once again, is one of the success story of Binance Exchange. And not only the two of them are CEOs, we have the global team having over 32 individuals who man different parts of the business. Shane Moran is the Chief Network Development Officer. He teaches us on the network and how to grow the business and how to bring in our investors, how to show them easily to explain the business to anyone. He does his meetings on Mondays of every week. Nicholas Kerlan, Brent Folfer, Tobias Bauer, those are relationship advisors in regards to partnerships and venture capitalists. The venture capitalists are those companies that have millions and billions of dollars that are looking for new technologies to invest and even own in order to earn more money. And so, ladies and gentlemen, not just you and I being a part of Orum Foundation, we have companies who have their hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars in Orum Foundation. Andrew Isaacs is the chief operating officer of Orum Foundation. He was a director at Morgan Stanley, an efficient trader who's got over 18 years in investment banking. He has executed transactions over $23 billion. If you want to know how effective that is, just times 1,300 to that, and let's hear you tell us the value in Naira. And over 2 billion in digital asset deals. And so, right there at the Maldives, when he was introduced, I had to take a picture with him, telling him welcome to our company. And once again, I met a bright lad, someone who's smart, who's young, energetic, and knows his onions. So we're going to talk briefly of different products that the company has to offer. Just a little brief intro of each product, and then we'll take it up from there. The XAI bot, like I said, was launched in 2023 January, and since then has continued to give a profits of over 641.3%. This value was in April. We are now in May, June, 2 months later, and I believe this figure is well over 700. But let's work with 641.3%. That means that if you had $1,000 in Orum Foundation in 2023, by today, your $1,000 would have been $641,300. If you had even just $100 in here, that would have been $6,413. Why? If you think of the power of compounding, which is a powerful tool that is inherent in the Orum ecosystem, you will understand how it is incredible the results that the AI produces for you and I if you choose to compound your earnings. And so with just 19.99 cent less than $20, you can have the Orum XAI bot trade for you. Then with as little as $100 as capital, you can start trading today. And so that's why we say when someone asks us, Taj, how much is it to become a part of Orum? I'll tell you, the list value is $120, which is about 165,000 Naira today. You can choose to top up and grow your wealth at any time. And so the 365 days is the amount of days that the XAI bot will trade for you. So depending on you, what your capital is, that's the value of what you choose to earn. And also, being a part of the XAI bot investment gives you access to all other Orum products and services. You can participate in a marketing plan that maximizes your earning potential. You can join a community of ambitious, like-minded individuals and gain access to official training, events, and educational programs. Speaking of events, we have an event coming up next month in July in Antalya. in in Turkey. This is where all the leaders globally are going to meet the head of the different departments, Orum corporate itself, hear all the updates and a lot of that. It happens every 3 months, and it's really fun. The last one we're at was in Maldives and Southeast Asia. And yet again, by God's grace, next month will be in July. And so for those of us, and let me ask this question because I'd like to know, if you like to travel, if you are one who likes to travel a lot, give me the alphabet B. If you don't like to travel, give me the alphabet A. Because with this company, you have the opportunity to travel. So let's see those who love to travel. Maybe I can just take you along with me to the Turkey. See Abigail say B, 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 B. I can see that a whole lot of us loves to travel. And so that means that this business is for you. Unless somewhere you don't like to travel, you put P, P, P. God will help you. Now, some people that even God cannot even help because they choose not to help themselves. Somewhere, I hope you are not one of them. Yeah, so you see, a lot of people love to travel, and that means the opportunity is open to you and I to be part of Aurum Foundation because the company gives you the opportunity to live your dreams, meet people from all over the world, create wonderful friendships, and you never know what the future holds. So with $100 or more, you can be part of Aurum Foundation. But based on the capital you come in with is the amount of money you can earn in percentage on a monthly basis. And so even though the XI board does between 6 to 18% every month, if you are in the 100 to 249, you're going to earn only 10.49%. The rest percentage goes back to Aurum. If you're on the comfort package of 1,000 to 2,499, you'll be earning 12.2%. And so whatever difference remains goes back to Aurum Foundation. So you can see that just by only this one fintech product, the company is making a lot of money. And for us, that's the beauty of it. That means the company will stand the test of time as it has wonderful products that are beneficial to not just the users, but the company itself. And so this is calculated based on simple interest and based on the fact that you wish to be withdrawing every month. Capital here stands for the amount of money you can come in with. Percentage is what you stand to earn based on your capital. Monthly is how much you earn on a monthly basis for the next 12 months, the Naira value. And risk-free here means that you have earned 2 times the value of your capital. And so there's no risk anymore. So we're going to look at the $300 package, the 10,000 and the 50,000. So with the $300 package, you're going to be earning 11.3%. So even if the bot has done 17% for that month, 11% will be paid to you and the company keeps 6.7% to themselves. 11.3% amounts to $33.90. If you change that to Naira, that's about 50,850 Naira today. I hear this is people's salary. I don't know how true that is. But yet again, in 9 months, you become risk-free. That means you must have earned $600. So let's look at the $10,000 contract. 14.8% is what you will earn, which amounts to $1,480. This is what you'll be collecting every month for the next 12 months. $1,480 amounts to $2,220,000, and you become risk-free in 6 months and 8 weeks. And then with a $50,000 contract, you earn 16.6%, which is $8,300 every month for the next 12 months. You'll be earning 12.4 million every month for the next 12 months. And in 6 months, you would have broken even, meaning that you have earned 2 times the value of your capital. And so what you can see here suggests to you that yes, this is a business that your money works for you. You don't need to bring anybody. Your money works exactly the way you want to work, the way you want it to work for you, based on the trade of the XAI bot. Another thing you see here is that the higher capital you come in with, the quicker you become risk-free, and the more you stand a chance to earn. And finally, what you see here shows you, in fact, that yes, your money works for you without a third party. But if you choose to compound, that means if you choose to let your money grow and not touch it and just see it accumulate over time, you will be amazed what value it can be. And so Alhaji Ibrahim came to me and said, Taj, you know what? My son is in secondary school. I want to invest $500 for him for the next 5 years. So that by that time, he's good enough to go to the university. I can provide for him the best university of his choice. And so we use a profit calculator, put in $500 on here, calculated for 5 years, put on the compound interest, meaning he doesn't plan to withdraw, and click on calculate. It was amazing to us that this amounted to $3.4 million. It was awesome to him. And I too was surprised at the power of compounding. But yet again, some individuals will say, well, Tad, 500 is not too much to invest. I can invest 500. But for 5 years, Tad, 5 years, do you think this company will be here for the next 5 years? And my answer to you is this. If Binance, with only 3 products in 2017, was able to scale their business to become a multi-billion-dollar company, what do you think of the company? A fintech company that has 16 products. How long do you think it will take them? Besides that, the same people who made Binance successful are the same people who are running the shots in Aurum Foundation. So what's the fear? And thirdly, you can see that the roadmap of the company, which started from 2023, stretches up to 2035. And so if you can see the roadmap of the company that explains everything the company wants to do from now to 2035, do you think it's foolish for you to invest for the next 5 years or 4 years? The answer is no. There's no foolishness in that. But in life, no risk, no reward. It's left for you to take the risk that it is enabled, something that you can afford. Right. So these are the different results of the XAI bot in January, February, in March, April, May, and the totality of it amounted to 85.31%. So if you're withdrawing every month, you'd have withdrawn over 85%, meaning that you have almost earned your capital. But if you choose to compound it, that means not taking any money off it, you would have earned 119.83%. So how did we get this figure? But yet again, let's not forget the question on here. Will your bank give you this value? You and I know the answer. The answer is a big no. But let's look at this compounding and how beautiful it works. And so I put it on ChatGPT and say, if the XAI bot has done 17.15 in April and 17.33 in May, and if this is compounded without any withdrawal of profits, how much in profits will a capital of $1,000 be by now? And the AI broke down the earnings based on the percentages, and it came to $2,198, meaning that it has made a profit of $1,198 already, which amounted to 119.83%. Guys, do you see the power of the AI? Do you see that nothing else beats the artificial intelligence today? In fact, AI is called higher intelligence. And so, it is a fallacy when you say that AI is coming to take the jobs. No, it is those who know how to use AI that will take the jobs or be successful in the next few years. I hope you'll be part of them. And so the Aurum card was what sold me in the business. When I was told to join Aurum in July, I went to do my due diligence online. I saw that SEC said this, said that, this. Some people say Bram Benson is not real. He never went to school. He's just an actor. I gathered all those information, came back to my team and told them, do not invest. Sadly, I thought I was helping them. Sadly, I was acting a fool because 4 months later, I had the opportunity to be in Thailand, in Phuket, to see live and direct how everything happened. And that was made possible by my good friend Lee O'Shea, who invited me to come see for myself. Said, Taj, I hear you have been castigating Aurum Foundation. Please come and see for yourself about this company. Come and see the fintech products and tell me what you think. Don't worry, I'll take care of all your expenses. I'm almost financially free. I say, ew, really? Are you not African man? Once we hear free, we don't run. With speed, we are there already. We are there to take advantage. And so, after dinner, he took me to the hotel and paid for my hotel with a card for 5 days and showed me the card. He said, Taj, you know what this is? I looked at the card, Aurum Infinity Visa. And it dawned on me. I was like, wow, Lee, are you telling me that any money you have online, you can put the money into the card and spend it offline just the way you paid for my hotel? He said, yes. And guess what? The card is denominated in USDT. So you're actually spending crypto in every country of fiat. So even if you're in the US, it's going to bring out dollars. If you're in the UK, it's going to bring out pounds. Even if you're in Nigeria, it's going to bring out naira. And I said, wow. On the spot there, it was clear to me that I was the village people that was worrying me officially. And from that time, I became the Paul because my eyes were opened in the country of Thailand, which is my country of Damascus, when the bright light shone, when I saw the usability of the card. And it was clear to me that this company was legit because in my over 45 years in existence in this world, no company can have the opportunity to deal with a financial institution like Visa card and MasterCard if it is a scam, if it is a Ponzi, or if it was a network marketing company. And so it was clear to me that this was the business of the future. And ladies and gentlemen, October 17th, this day, I signed up for Aurum Foundation and I signed up my 4 accounts, knowing that I was going to work and build a team in this business. I decided to go all in because I would need 3 legs to grow in the business. And so this was me 3 months later, in January 17th exactly, when I received my card. And you can see from this face that I have started shopping money already. At this stage in time, we have seen some cool thousands of dollars and we are now more confident. And so I got my Aurum card and Visa card and decided to make my way back to Africa to sell the business and teach my people to be part of Aurum Foundation. And so this was me in Ghana on my way back to Africa. Spent a few days, tried to buy some perfumes, which the lady said was $105.95. And I decided to use my car. Here's what happened. Okay. So I'm in Ghana now. I want to use my Visa card, Aurum Visa card. It's gonna touch. Okay. I just put my pin in and it's approved. You see, live card here in Ghana. Worked one time. You see, Aurum is wonderful. Not just wonderful, Aurum is awesome. And so, as I set foot in my country, Nigeria, I ran straight to the ATM to use the card and to see if the prophecy of Lee O'Shea was real. So I want to try the Aurum card on the Nigerian machine.
wachezaji makama yayin amfani da na'urar mulkar lantarki wato ATM.
Do you want the receipt? No. Full charge from the left hand. So yes. Transaction in progress. Going. Live. Right here in Nigeria. Got the Aurum card. Okay, do you want a transaction next? I said no. So give me my card. No. See, live and direct.
Live and direct, the card walked in Nigeria. And I was so happy. Somebody shout hallelujah! And it was clear to me that this business was legit. And from then on, Lawyer Taj has become the Paul of Aurum, going around the world, going to different states, doing seminars, doing events, being on radio, telling people about the opportunity, how Elon Musk has now become a trillionaire, and how you too can become a multimillionaire or a billionaire if you take advantage of the use of artificial intelligence. The Aurum Nero, the agentic AI, which works for the Aurum Nero called Quantum Alpha, has the ability to do between 30 to 32% in a month. But before you can use this AI, you must be part of the ecosystem. You must have a good account with the XAI bot. And so, at this point in time, I want to call on my co-host, Mr. Obafemi. Mr. AY, are you on the call? I'll call on Mr. AY to handle the second part of the presentation as the co-host. Mr. AY, over to you, sir. Mr. AY, are you around? Can you hear me?
Leotard.
Yes, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was a call came in for me. All right. Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Leotard. It's been a very wonderful one. Let's quickly run through the next section, which talks about strategic goal tokenization in the city of Sierra Leone, partnership in the country of Sierra Leone. Next slide, please. Taj,
Yes.
next slide.
Done.
The slide is not changing.
I've changed it.
It's not changing here.
Have you seen it?
No. Okay, yes. Okay, so Aurum Foundation partnered with the country of Sierra Leone to tokenize their gold. That is in the area of RWA, that's the real world asset. And this table is telling us what we stand to benefit. One, there's a $50 million institutional investment fund by EcoBank. This opens up us to 22 to 24 karat gold supply. Then we have direct access to mining partners based on the agreement that Aurum has with the country. Then we have up to 30% structured acquisition advantage. What that means is that anyone that invests in the real world asset, which is gold, depending on how much whatever the amount you invest, you have 30% discount upon completion of your contract, which is a year. We're going to be given 30% discount on the, of the gold, and you are able to access your gold physically, in Dubai office once your contract is ended. Then tokenized gold infrastructure. This enables scalable gold-backed assets with your own ecosystem. So you're able to have, your gold once your contract ends at a 30% discount. So this is kind of good, feature. If you invest, let's say you invest $1,000 into the RWA sector, it's divided into two. $500 is used in trading XAUT for you, and that you earn on that on daily basis, while $500 is used in purchasing gold. And after expiration of your contract, you are given your gold in Dubai office, or you get the gold certificate. All right. Aurum Foundation, after partnering with the country, Sierra Leone, it appointed Bukari Kaloko as the Chief of African Relations. Who is Bukari Kaloko? He was ex-Deputy Finance Minister of Sierra Leone. He's the CEO of Clink Mining. Clink Mining is a company that mines gold in Sierra Leone, and he has 25 years plus experience in finance and banking. I'm sure we know this is not a small feat. He has a lot of experience, to himself, and is bringing that to the fore and work with Orum Foundation. Next slide. Next slide.
I have changed it.
I don't know why it's lagging on my side. All right. It's not showing you. Okay, Nick Patel. Nick Patel is RWA Relationship Advisor. Nick Patel has 25 years in global finance. He's the CEO of Bank of Bullion. Bank of Bullion is responsible for keeping gold for banks and all. Then we have the Reward Estate for Orum in Bali. We have the Reward Estate, in Bali, which has been acquired by Orum Foundation. And you and I will be able to buy into this real estate with $100, $500, $1,000, $2,000. We're able to buy into this real estate, and then we own international real estate, which equally generates money for us in the space. Everything, every product within the Orum ecosystem is about money, sending your money on errand and let it continue to generate reward from right, left, and center. Next slide.
It's slow. I've changed it to Bali.
From Bali to the next one. It's not showing here. Next slide.
I have.
All right. We have the Orum Exchange, and the URL for that is www.orum.trading. Okay, you can access the Orum Exchange. I'm sure Leonard has spoken about the Orum Exchange as part of the 16 different products that we have. And then we have the Orum staking. We have the liquidity staking in Orum, where you can stake different types of coins at different APRs that you have access to for staking your coins. And then one good advantage of this staking is that you can take out your coin at any time. There's no lockup period. Okay, you can decide to stake your coin in the morning, and by tomorrow morning you need your coins. Then you can go there and unstake, and then your coin is released to you at a little, profit as well in terms of staking, liquidity staking. So these are the coins that you can stake from BTC to Shiba to Uni, all these coins, we can stake them and we can see the APRs in front of them. We have the Orum Elite Cruise, but no longer Elite Cruise is now going to be holding the Orum Leadership event, will be holding in Antalya, in Turkey. And what's the name of that hotel again?
Royal Reginius.
Royal Reginius Hotel. I mean, if you see this hotel, when I saw the hotel, I began to salivate and looking forward to
You want to shop the
my
hotel,
first, yes, so to my first Orum event, by God's grace, come July 16 to 17. Orum knows how to spoil people. Looking at the hotel alone, you could not say people they shop life. Okay.
True.
Now we have Canadian license. Orum has gotten its Canadian license, about a month ago, and that is telling us that Orum Foundation, they are talk and do. The phase that we are in right now is from license to full expansion. And with the kind of news we are hearing, I'm sure the meeting we'll be having with the management team next week is going to really, really make us see the reason why we should be, bring everybody that we know into Orum Foundation. Who is this business for? Who is eligible to do the business? Let's listen to Brian Benson as he take us through who the business is for. Their time.
Okay, hi guys, I'm here with Mr. Brian Benson, CEO of Aurum. We're here in Victoria, a lovely hotel. Brian's flown in just for a few hours just to meet some of the leadership team. So I guess I've got one very quick question, because I know you've got people waiting for you, Brian. I'm a guy that wants to share this project with the everyday man and woman, okay? So the students, the tradesmen and women, the retirees. Why is it that this project is something that those sort of folks should look at?
Well, I think that's a great question, and I think it's a very simple answer. Up until the most recent sort of decade or the last few years, the financial system has been sort of rigged towards the big guy, right? And in banks, for example, they take in $1,000, they loan out $12,000, they keep all the money. And I think what Aurum is doing is putting that on its head, where we're bringing technology that people can use to make their lives better, but also they can use it to grow a business or to refer their friends to it, right? And so what we're doing is we're sharing the commissions that the banks usually keep for the executives across the entire network. And that's really beneficial to the tradespeople, to the people that have a small amount of money to invest, because they're able to not only get a strong investment here where a lot of the rewards are coming directly back to them, but they're also able to refer their friends and family or other people and make a commission off of that. So I think it's twofold. I think it's one is we're passing as much as we can on to the community, and secondly, we're giving an opportunity to people with very little investment to have some sort of business that can work for them. So.
And give them great hope for the future in what is becoming a very crazy world out there. So listen, I won't keep you any longer.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Brian. Look forward to seeing you in Dubai.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, Mr. AY.
All right. Yes. Thank you. All right. So, I frequently asked questions. What makes Aurum different, and why does it stand out? There are so many things that makes Aurum stand out from other businesses that we've done before, from other businesses that is existing today, from other businesses that has existed this year and have gone. At least I can mention 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I know between January and now that I know more. They are dead and buried, and people that invested in them have moved on from their losses. All right. In fact, some of them, when they were jumping on it, I remember telling 2 people, guys, do not put money in these businesses. These are my reasons. But then they said, it's okay for them, blah blah blah. When the thing disappeared, they're not just coming into Aurum. All right, they are here now, and so Aurum is completely different because number one, there are products that we can see, that we can touch, like the card. I have my card. We have leadership that is physical, that is present. We have a physical office, which is not a make-believe office. People have been there. A whole lot of things is going on there and all of that. So these are the things that makes Aurum different, and what they are giving in terms of they are not giving what we are earning in trade is something that we can see, and it is really, really, doable. Okay. I was reading the chat now, and somebody is saying, I think one Elliot, yes, is saying, what's the drawdown? We are getting there, the drawdown of the bot. Okay. Is Aurum a Ponzi scheme or a structured fintech system? Well, in my own estimation, Aurum is a structured fintech system because of the many things that we have seen. The 16 products are there, and those of us that are in Aurum, we know how many of these 16 products that we are using currently. Ponzi schemes are projects or schemes that do not have any product. They will tell you this is going to happen, that is going to happen. They sell us either educational packages or they sell us opium, the way we refer to it in crypto. Okay. At the end of the day, they keep robbing Peter to pay Paul. And when there is no Paul or Peter to bring new money, Paul will not get paid. But it is not so with Aurum Foundation. It is in this structure with 35 team leadership members that is running the affairs of this great company. Who is behind Orum and does it have visible leadership and global presence? We've seen the people that are behind it, from Brian Benson to, Shea Morad, Bukari Kaloko, and all these people. They are solid people with very, very great number of years of experience in their field of expertise. All right. Then we have under which regulatory framework does Orum operate? Orum Foundation has 4 licenses right now: Hong Kong, Poland, Dubai, and now Canada, with 17 other registrations that is ongoing. All right. Again, Orum was audited last month, and we could see, the results of, the audit. So, which makes it, there is no company. I've been here in this place since 2016. Yes, I've made money, I've lost money. Those companies that I lost money, nothing comes close to, Orum Foundation. Okay. Can I withdraw my capital? And how does the withdrawal process work? Now, remember, we have different types of bots. On some, you can withdraw your capital at any time. No lockup, no charges. You can withdraw your money at any time. But on the flagship product of the company, which is the XAI bot, your capital is in the system for 1 year. That is, you signed a 1-year contract by the time you are paying or you're activating the bot. So you're agreeing that, yes, I'm giving the bot my money for the next 1 year to trade and give me my reward. But should there be any need for you to withdraw your capital? Yes, you can withdraw your capital on the 1st, on the 10th, and on the 20th of the month. That is applicable to only the XAI bot. And when you are doing this, it comes at a charge of 35%, okay, of the capital that you are withdrawing, which is a global practice. If you do fixed deposit and you want to break it before the time, then you are going to pay a charge. It's the same thing that is applicable here. Okay, so Manny was asking, is there risk involved and how is that risk managed? Okay, in everything that we do, there is risk. Everything, everywhere, whether in business, whether in daily living, there is risk. I gave an example the other day. We were in Port Harcourt last weekend, and we had gone to radio, came back, myself, Taj, and 2 other men. As we got into his room, thank God I went to his room. I picked up a bottle of water, opened it up, and drank. And I choked immediately. Thank God I was not alone. Maybe we would have been saying something else today. Thank God I was not alone. My airways closed up. I could no longer breathe. I could no longer move. Thank God for the attack and the guys that were there. They had to be eating me on my back for my airway to be opened. That's a risk. I'm the one that picked up the water myself to drink. Not that anything. I was the one that picked up the water, opened it up, new bottle of water, and drank from it. So what am I saying? All right. There is risk in everything. But in Orum Foundation, the risk has been managed to the barest minimum. Barest minimum because, yes, the company knows it is, because this company is more like a hedge fund manager. It was not meant to be a system that is open to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. It was meant for accredited traders, venture capitalists that has huge fund, to do trading. But because of the exchange and all of that, and every other, product of the company, needs a community. That's one of the reasons why this partners program was opened, to everybody, so that we can make use of the bots. All right. So it then needs to tell us that we are, in a good. Lata, please, can you go back to those questions?
Okay.
Please go back to those questions. Yes. Next slide. Back. Okay, good. So that's to tell us, the risk as far as risk management is concerned is that the barest minimum. This XAI bot is trading spot. Top 20 crypto coins in the coin market cap is being traded with tight stop loss, and our funds are very, very safe. All right. A news is coming about that even in the coming week. All right. Is the profit per day fixed or are returns generated? Yeah, one of my best partners told me, somebody was asking, he's not comfortable with fixed ROI. Nobody pays you fixed ROI here. Nothing is fixed. All right. You should understand that, yes, the band, I'm sure the band that you are seeing, that you see 10 point something percent, 11 point something percent, that is telling you, yes, giving you an idea of what you're going to. But in the real sense of your earnings, it is not fixed. And I give you an example. On a $10,000 dollar trading capital, some days you make $30, some days you make $25, some days you make $50, some days you make $18, some day. So it is not, there is no day, there is no 2 days that is the same. And why is that? There is no 2 days that the market is the same. So you earn whatever you are going to earn based on the market conditions in this market. All right. So whatever you are earning it based on what the market condition is at time. So there is nothing fixed in Aurum Foundation. A $10,000 trading capital can give you $1,470 this month. Next month will give you $1,490. Upper month will give you $1,450. So it depends on what the market condition is. The percentage you are seeing is a function of the total percentage that the bot equally makes, in a month. All right. What happens during market crashes or high volatility? Market crash, high volatility is the lifeblood of trading, and that is what that's why we are in business. That's what we enjoy, in Aurum Foundation. Whether there is crash, whether there is volatility, the bot is making money. Now, somebody was asking, I think it's the same Elliot that was asking in the chat box, saying, are we saying that what happens when the bot loses trade? Yes, we are not saying the bot makes 100%, profit in a day. No, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that when you see your win rate is way higher than
And
what
your loss
the
rate.
losses. That's
Yes.
the loss rate. So that basically explains it. So if, let's say, for instance, the bot takes 200 trades in a day, just for argument's sake, all right? 200 trades in a day, yes, it's very possible the bot loses 30 and then wins 170, trades, all right? So the win rate is always higher than, don't forget, this is an artificial intelligence bot, not just a random bot that some people, are using and parading that they're trading with bots, all right? Why should I join now instead of waiting? That's your call. It is your decision. Make your decision, and then you want to join us, why not? Join us, let's make money together while we sleep. For me, I sleep. Once I wake up, 5 o'clock, do my prayer. The next thing is I want to check what has the bot done while I was sleeping. All right. Next slide, please. Next slide, Lata.
Done.
All right. So as a refresher, for those that came in late, before this slide, after this slide has been shown, this slide shows you the 16 different products that we have in Aurum Foundation. All right, just take a screenshot. If you don't have it, take a screenshot. You will need it because this is everything that we do in Aurum Foundation revolves around this slide. Next slide. Next slide, please. All right, let's listen to the roadmap of Aurum Foundation from where the company started from in 2023 to where we are now and to where we are going in 2035. Play, please.
February 2023. The world was still living by the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance to make asset management simple, scalable, and secure. That's how Aurum was born. The starting point was EXAI Bot, the first AI-powered trading solution, an algorithm that laid the foundation for an entire era. From that moment, we began expanding at the speed of light. We've built and are implementing a vision that includes trading AI bots, exchanges, neobank, crypto cards, and real-world asset tokenization, official registration in Hong Kong, and the first features in global media. The creation of Aurum Neobank, the launch of Zeus AI Bot, and the flash loan license surpassing $1 million in profits. The opening of our headquarters in Dubai, where hundreds of industry leaders gathered. The world started to talk about us. We were featured by Binance, Benzinga, Crypto Reporter, and Blockchain Wire. Forbes called us the new infrastructure of global finance, but this is no time to pause. We're gaining momentum. We launch Aurum Academy, strengthen our team, and appoint Brian Benson, a professional with 27 years of experience, as our CEO. Global events in Vietnam, Dubai, and Antalya, thousands of cards sold, and the launch of the AI agent ecosystem. Today, we stand on the stage of Token 2049 Singapore, alongside the leaders of Binance, Tether, KuCoin, and Tron. And this moment once again proves Aurum is a global ecosystem of worldwide scale. But the most important part, this is only the beginning. The next decade will be one of expansion. In 2025 to 2026, we bring Aurum Neobank to the mass market. Hundreds of thousands of users, millions of transactions. The launch of Aurum Exchange, which reaches $5 billion in trading volume within its first year. AI bots manage over $100 million in assets. The first 5,000 cash-in and withdrawal terminals appear. Aurum establishes its presence in 10 countries and secures its position in the global market. In 2027 to 2028, we raise the bar. Neobank reaches 2 million users and 1.5 million cards. During this period, Aurum Dex, a next-generation decentralized exchange, launches. Personalized AI-based services emerge. Credit scoring and capital management. The first RWA deals worth $500 million are integrated. The terminal network expands to 20,000 points across 20 countries. By 2029, Neobank evolves into a super app. Flight bookings, taxis, car rentals, food delivery, while transactions exceed $20 billion. Aurum Dex cements its position within the ecosystem with $5 billion in trading volume, becoming a key element of Aurum's DeFi direction. AI agents operate for hundreds of thousands of businesses, and RWA grows to $5 billion. Aurum becomes an ecosystem that accompanies users every day. In 2030 to 2033, we reach global scale. Neobank's user base hits 12 million and over 10 million cards. Inside the super app, 15 to 20 integrated services and partnerships with 500 global brands. Aurum Exchange reaches $90 billion in trading volume and enters the top 10 global crypto exchanges. The terminal network expands to 100,000 plus locations across 50 plus countries. The annual Aurum Global Summit gathers 5,000 leaders. By 2033 to 2035, Aurum Neobank enters the top 5 global neobanks with a valuation of $10 billion plus. Aurum Exchange remains in the top 10, while Aurum Dex surpasses $20 billion in trading volume. AI manages over $5 billion in assets, and RWA exceeds $20 billion. We are present in 75 countries, with 1,000 global partners and over 100,000 terminals. The Aurum Global Summit brings together 10,000 industry leaders. Aurum becomes the symbol of a new financial era, a system that made finance accessible to everyone, a story that has already transformed the industry, and a future that already belongs to us.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Mr.
That's
Ewa.
it. All right. Okay. Now, like I said, this company was not meant to be, open to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. It was, created as an investment company. But of course, because there are other products like the exchange, the tokens, the stakings, and all that, then some top leaders in the industry approach Aurum Foundation. This is a solution that is going to help a lot of people redefine their finance. And that was why in September 2024, the partnership program was created. And that's why you and I have opportunity to better our finances, for some of us to change our financial status. And it's still, I've been in Orum since December 2nd of 2025, and it's been awesome. I can only tell you that it's been very, very awesome. Next slide, please. Right. So for those that are involved in the partnership program, somebody was actually asking in the chat box a while ago, saying, okay, that is Muna Isa was asking, what role will I be required to play after investing? You're not doing anything. It is, the board trades for you hands-free. The only management you have in your account is, if you're involved in the partnership program, which is what this chart is telling us. Yes, it's a choice. You may want to invite other people to come and enjoy what you're enjoying. Yes, you're going to make some very serious money. But know that invitation for you to invite other people to be part of Orum is completely optional. All right? You're not under any compulsion to invite anybody, as long as you are comfortable with what you are trading with the bot, and then you are good to go. All right? Now, this chart is telling us what you earn. Orum pays you in 7 ways, but this one is just 1 out of the 7. So we call this extra income, extra bonus for eating ranks. So we have rank from the minimum rank, or the list of the ranks is Voyager. That's the monetized rank. Because when you get into Orum, you're a Nova called the Novice. Then from Nova, you can be a Nova for as long as you're not, as long as you're not inviting anyone, and you have, I was telling one of my partners this afternoon, even if you have $1 million trading for you in your account, you are still a Nova, as long as nobody is your partner. Okay? So, but from Voyager, you begin to enjoy the monetization of eating ranks. Some persons, we have the highest rank in Nigeria today is Legend, while we have 2 people in Pantheon globally, in Orum Foundation. And all this money that you see in front of each rank has been paid to those that have achieved those ranks. The moment it's not that when you hit the rank, the company will tell you in the next 30 days. No. The moment you hit the rank, your money is paid into your wallet, and it's available for you to withdraw anytime, any day. It is your money. Okay? Now, this is $6.8 million from rank 1, Voyager, to the last rank of Alpha. Now, we have people that have earned $3.838600 on this rank alone, and they've been paid. Those that are in Pantheon, just 1 rank for them to crush the entire rank in the Orum ecosystem. And don't forget, there are people that, most people are just 1 year plus in this system. But officially, those are the people that started as a pre-launch, at the pre-launch stage. But this year, Orum was launched globally and officially in January of this year. So we are like 6 months gone into the system. This is the highest earner in Orum Foundation today. His name is Tom Smith. He's from Germany. He's a Pantheon. Next slide. This is Paul. We call him popularly known as HP from Ireland. He's the second highest earner in Orum Foundation today. He's equally a Pantheon. And okay, we earn different currencies in Orum Foundation, depending on what the bot you are using. We have the Exile bot, you have the Zeus bot, you have all these Zeus bot, for instance, trades on your cryptocurrencies, on your coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, Pepe, Solana, BNB, Litecoin. Those are the coins that that particular bot trades, okay? And you earn all of these currencies effortlessly as long as you have engaged the bot. All right. Money is saying above, I've still not heard what the drawdown percentage is. Please, what is the drawdown figure? All right. I'm sure you were on the call when the attach was showing the performance of the bot every month in, month out. And you could see that each of the months, the percentage done by the bot is different. You have 16.9, you have 17.01, you have 17.15, you have 17.33. Okay? So what that tells you is that any of the, when you see the percentage that the bot comes out with on monthly basis, that tells you you're able to juxtapose what the win rate of the bot is for that particular month. And that's why I said initially that what you earn on daily basis is not fixed. There is nothing fixed in Orum. It is based on market condition. So it is the market condition that the bot meets that determines what the trade, how the trade will close for that day. And that will determine what you earn on that day. You see some accounts, those with big accounts, earning some days 300, some days 700, some days 250, some days 180, some days $600. Okay, so it depends. From your back end, you will know the performance of the bot, per day, where you see how much your bot, is making. I hope that answers your question. Now, Taj, over to you. Thank you.
Yes, my brother, thank you very much for doing justice to those questions. We'll touch back at them. Joseph Kalu, you have your hands raised up. Do you have something to say? I've asked that you unmute yourself.
All right, Latash, good evening. All right, so this is a call for our prospect, but the question is not on the product. I just wanted to know, for those who have not hit the qualify for the event at Turkey, I want to participate with their own resources. What do we do? How much is required for us to execute that? And are we apart from flying ourselves there in the hotel? Are we going to be provided accommodation and enjoy the goodies in terms of entertainment, or are we bearing all
This is
costs
Joseph
ourselves?
Kalu, you like enjoyment. I already know. From your yarnings, it's clear that you love enjoyment. Yes, so I've said it in our group before that if you have a good passport, if you can afford it, please come to Atalia for that event. So the company is going to take Royal Reginus, yeah? But that place is very huge. So I'm not sure they can take the entire rooms of that resort. But even if they're able to take it, there are many other resorts and hotels around it that you can live. Just like the first time I went for the event in Dubai, I didn't qualify, so I didn't stay at the very expensive hotel. I stayed at the hotel beside that. But all the events that happened, I was there live and direct. No one's going to pursue you that you did not qualify. Yes, you can get a hotel, you can get an accommodation, feeding and everything if you had qualified through the system. But if you don't, that's something that you can afford to do. So please, Joseph, if you really want to come. Let's see you there. I'll be glad to have you in the event. So I hope I've been able to answer your question. Any other questions on the chat? Anything we can look at? Any other question? So is there any other question that anybody have? Chris, I think you're gonna be okay. Okay, Chris, feel free to unmute yourself and ask a question.
So, thank you, Lawyer Taj. It's not really a question. I think, and to add to what you said about coming to Italia, there's an extension for qualification going on right now. I think
Yes.
$50,000, and I don't know if the network part of it have been filled. So, the person that was asking, there's actually room for you to still have your trip covered by the company from now till that. Occasion, depending on how much work you do. Thank you.
That's true. Thank you very much. Ajani. Ajani, please unmute yourself. I asked that you unmute. Ajani Salau Omotosho.
Thank you so much, Letach, and my brother Mohammed, for the package you have given it us today. You have opened our eyes for those of us who have already registered. My question is on the issue of the token.
Okay.
What is the minimum can one buy the token now?
$100. $100.
You
can buy it from your back office. Yes,
okay, thank you so
$100.
much.
Thank you very much. Michael says, what is required for one to get to a Voyager? For you to get a Voyager, you must have a team volume of $7,500, which is 3,000 LV. Any ATM fee when using the Aurum Visa card, $1 only. $1 is the fee when you're using the card. Okay, so Ibi Fubara, can you ask a question? Abiye Suku. Kindly unmute yourself. I've asked that you unmute yourself. You can see it on your screen. Click on it, then you can speak. Ibi Fubara, I've asked that you unmute yourself. I see your hands raised up. Okay, so it's been an awesome time today, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to share to you. Yes.
Sorry, Nathan. Muna Isa is asking, how does Aurum make his profit? I don't sure. Maybe you came late into this meeting. Aurum makes his profit from trading. It is a trading company. Okay, there is a trading arm of the company. So the bots that you're activating trades, basically engages on trade. All the bots here engages on trade. Okay, so it is from trade. That continue. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. And not just from trading, it makes money from other fintech products. Like we have an exchange, makes money from the neobank commissions, payments of cards, makes money from the AI trading agents that we now have in our smart contract system. It makes money also from the tokenized reward assets from the gold, from also real estate, Bali, Indonesia. And so these products and trading activities are what generates revenue for the ecosystem. Revenues that are created at over 10 different parts that the company earns from. So I hope that's able to answer your question. Okay, finally, the last question says here, I'm late, but I would like to know what extent is our capital insured? Adonu Christian, next time please come in at the right time, then you can get your answer for that. Right, so want to thank you all for being on this call. It's been an awesome time. Today is Saturday, and then on Sunday by 7 p.m. we have another wonderful session. On Monday is our members call, members training. In fact, the company keeps developing. For those who are talking about insured or having money insured or not, our system already has been approved. There's been an audit by Hacking on the Aurum system that has been proven to be well without any loopholes. The Nero product already has received its own powerful inputs and audits too. And guess what? A lot of the products that Aurum has to offer are going into decentralization. So pretty soon we're going to see a situation where you do not need to give your money to Aurum Foundation anymore, or you put it in a decentralized wallet, a DeFi wallet, and use the smart contract system in order to have the company trading for you. And so for those of you who are like, I'm not comfortable with giving my money to a company, I've lost money, I've done this, that's fine. That's fine. You will be able to do or use your money in a system where you have 100% access to your money at any point in time. And so I don't know where insurer is coming from. I don't know anything about that. Right. So once again, guys, thank you all for coming on the call. At the end of the call, we will have this call uploaded on our YouTube channel. The channel name is Crypto Trader Extraordinaire. I'll write it on there. Crypto Trader Extraordinaire. There you can go and get a copy of it. Right. So thank you all for coming. Like we normally do at the end of the call, feel free to unmute yourself, and I'll tell you how you're going to make money this week. Just say goodbye. God bless you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Once you say that, know that God is going to open doors for you to make money. And if you are not a member of Orum, make sure you get signed up with Orum today. Take advantage of the lovely products of the company, and you're going to see your money grow. So from Lawyer Taj, it's goodbye. God bless you. Have a wonderful week. See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, Joseph, I like that. Wonderful weekend. Goodbye, Mr. Raphael. Goodbye, Salvage. Goodbye, Namdi. God bless you all. Goodbye, Patrick. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Liz.
Goodbye. Have a wonderful weekend.